Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri. I am here today to share with you a weekly Wednesday, and I have created 4 cards using the Sweet Old Friends bundle. So the stamps and some of the dies that are in this bundle. I also used some of the paper from Silly Old Bear. So, let me get started with those. Okay, so this is the set. Okay, so the first card that I have is just Early Espresso. And I took a layer of crumb cake, and this is a piece of the designer series paper. And the rabbit and the kanga are cut out of the paper. And so I just cut out that directly from the paper using the dies. And so I didn't have to color that at all. And then the happy birthday, I stamped in Early Espresso and then created this little post sign behind rabbit. And this is a little tree trunk, and I stamped the honey, and then I just die cut using the bundle, the other honey pot with the honey coming out. Now, all the supplies and all the measurements that I'm using in my cards today will be available in a project download on my website, so you'll be able to see all the measurements and all the different supplies that I've used. So the second card, I'm using a Cajun Craze. And again, I just took a little piece of the paper and put it to the left side, the trees. And then I used the stylish shapes dies to cut a rectangle out of the tree with the door. And then I just cut him, Mr. Pooh Bear, out of the dies, and same with the honey pot. So that's paper. And then I stamped We'll Get Through This, and that is from Springtime Scenes. I just added a piece of white to the inside, and that is card number 2. So card number 3 is Early Espresso, and again, you can put just a white card on the inside, or in this case, I'll probably put vanilla to match the outside. And so what I did was I took a piece of the designer series paper that showed the scene, and this is the one that had the forest of trees, and I just cut that 1 3/8 by 3 1/4 into 3 panels. And then I used the new in color pine, Peaceful Pine, and that's the new in color cardstock and ink. And I stamped the greeting from Friendly Foliage on some Very Vanilla and mounted it on my scene. And then again, from the paper, I cropped out Pooh and Piglet like they're walking in the forest. So there's so many things you can do with this paper and this bundle. So it's really great for all kinds of cards. So again, all the supplies and all the measurements will be on my blog at blessedbycards.com, so that all the measurements and everything that I've used. Okay, so this one I used, again, a piece of the paper, and then I cropped out another section of the paper using the dies that are in the sweet words and labels. And I just used the ones that coordinated with the heart, the little heart one, and this one went right inside of it. So I cut a little Pooh Bear coming out of the tree. And this is the scene with the red door. So it's actually the same kind of photo as this one, except I cropped it differently. And so I just covered the red door so it looked like they were pulling him out of the tree. That was just a classic. If you are a Winnie the Pooh fan, that was a classic occurrence. So You're an Amazing Friend is from the Ferns and Flora. And this is just a Night of Navy card. And again, you can put a basic white on the inside and decorate it however you want. So that is our 4th card. And again, I was just using the Silly Old Bear paper and the die cut to cut them out. And then the sweet labels. And in this one, I used quite a few of the things from the bundle. So there's so much that you can do with this. I hope you have a good time playing with it. I certainly have. I'll be back on Monday with a Make It Monday. Not anymore Winnie the Pooh for a while, but I'm sure you're going to see this bundle in the future. So hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com and download your free project sheet and have fun stamping. And until next time, be blessed.